If you were to ask a number of photographers what's their favorite lens, or at least what's that one piece of glass that you just can't miss on anybody's basic survival kit, I'm pretty sure most of them will tell you it's the 50mm, you know, that nifty 50. So let's explore why. The 50mm is what's considered a normal lens, meaning it closely resembles what your eyes can see naturally. So it's a natural projection without much distortion and just the right amount of compression and background separation. It doesn't feel as wide or as just tight, it just feels kind of natural. But that is, unless you're shooting on a crop sensor. I've never shot on full frame. I've never had the need for a full frame. So whenever I started reading about, you know, you need the 50mm, I don't know, it always felt kind of wrong to me. It's not wide enough. In fact, it's a little bit cropped in, but not that much. So you can call it a telephoto. So it always felt kind of weird to me, to the point where I never really went for the 50. I usually transition to the wider spectrum, you know, 18, 24, up to 35, but never 50. And you know, before we get started, I know there's the crop factor and you should multiply and blah, yada, yada. I don't care. I'm talking about focal length here, so I don't want to fall into the conversions. But then recently, I started to think, well, this guy, it has to have its own merit. I started reading about the 56, and then I saw that it's commonly compared to the 50mm. And when you do the actual conversion, you end up, well, closely to a 75mm. So recently, what I started doing is actually trying to take it for what it is, a short telephoto. And let me be honest, while it's still hard to master it, it's still hard to incorporate it into street photography, I've been trying to find where it shines. And I don't know, I think it deserves its own place, you know, for getting a little bit closer, you know, for shooting across the street or for getting some details, street portraits. So yeah, I think lately I've been finding that it has its own merit, so it's not all lost. It all has to do with the fact that one of my favorite lenses, actual lens, physical lens, it's got it here. This is one of my favorite lenses. It's a Canon FD. It's a 50mm, of course, 1.4. This is not my lens. Just don't tell anybody, but this is my wife's lens. Anyway, so yeah, this is one of my favorite lenses because of the rendering it gives me, the sharpness, the focus fallout, and it's a great lens. So I've been trying to force myself into using it more and more. And of course, it's manual lens, so it's kind of cool to experiment there. So yeah, I've been forcing myself to trying to use this more. And it's where I found that, yeah, the 50 on a crop sensor, it also has its own place, but it's not a normal lens. Anyway, so yeah, if you're having some problems, having some trouble to incorporate the 50mm as a proper 50, not the 35, which is the conversion, just treat it for what it is. It's a short telephoto. It's almost an 85. So classic portrait. That's where it should shine. So I've been trying to shoot more photos, and this guy, it's quickly becoming one of my favorite lenses. So yeah, I just had to, you know, get things together with the 50mm. You know, I've been hating it for so long that I think it deserved better from my behalf. So there you have it. I don't know if you share my views here, if you love it, if you love the 50mm on a crop sensor or full frame, just tell me about it, leave your comments, and let's start a conversation. And yeah, I'll just see you in the next one. Yeah, bye.